first, let's talk about the ending of Parenthood and how did you?
Do you know?
Obviously,
I just watched it. I just watched it. I put it off, and finally, my husband, he was like, "You have to."
Rip the Band-Aid off.
I just didn't want it. I just didn't want it to be over, and I thought it was so well done. And I knew that they wouldn't disappoint. You know, I just wasn't ready for it to end.
I don't think anybody was.
As a viewer, like I was aware I wasn't going to shoot anymore, but just as a viewer, I was just didn't want it to end.
So you're not ready to say goodbye.
No, we're all bravermans.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I was skiing this weekend, and there was like young guys, like 20-year-old something, 20-something guys, and they're like, "Oh my God, we love you," and I'm like, "Oh, some Breaking Bad." They're like, "No, Parenthood." I love to be surprised like that.
Life in Pieces.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about the show?
You're the first person to ask me about it.
I know Colin Hanks. You play his older sister, correct?
Yes.
And there's a middle sibling. Has that been cast yet?
I don't know, so I'm not going to say.
Okay.
But I know there's someone that they're looking at. I fell in love with that script, and I had it's pilot season. I always try and figure out, and I feel so fortunate that I at least have some options.
Yeah.
But I said to my team, I said for dramas, I did Breaking Bad, Masters of Sex, and Parenthood. I think we should do a comedy because I've done such drama, and also like I don't know what can meet that.
Yeah. Where do you go?
Yeah. Where do you go? And I said that to Peter Cross. I go, "What do you do after this? Like, what do you do? You did 6 Feet Under. You did Sports Night. You did like what? And now you're doing Parenthood for. Like, what do you do after that?" So I'm so excited to do this.
Well, tell me about your character and the premise of the show.
It's so funny. I don't want to give anything away, but she has this scene, and I said to my husband when I was reading, I said, "Oh my God, honey, we just lived this." And to me, what's really funny is the stuff in life that you're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it." It's not crazy over the top. I was lucky enough after Breaking Bad to work with Michael J. Fox, and I learned a lot from him, about life and work and everything, and also had a lot of fun. But he said, it's not like, it doesn't need to be like, a camel coming into the kitchen and you're like, "Whoa!" It's like, why are there 2 milks open in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
It's the stuff like that, having awkward conversations with your kids or your parents, or, and if you can come out of yourself and look down, you're like, that is really funny.